Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Fritz. We're back with some more blueprints tonight. I was planning on doing something a little different tonight, but I've been called in to do some work on the election tomorrow in Australia. So instead of doing my planned stream tonight, I'm going to do blueprints tonight instead of tomorrow because I won't be here. But let's jump straight back in. Last time we had a bit of trouble with the gallery. We only got 3 out of 4 phrases before we pulled the pin on that because it ended up getting too late. We've got about half a dozen different mysteries on the go at this stage. And I had not looked at this. Trophies of Mount Holly. We have gotten the Inheritance Trophy, reaching room 46, which is excellent. Day 1 trophy. Yeah, we're not doing that. Under an hour. Buy out the entire showroom, and that's going to be a while. Ace a final exam, complete the trophy case. That's probably not going to happen. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank. What is room 8? 8 realm sigils. We've gotten 1 sigil room open. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. Get all 8 workshopped contraptions. We've only made 3 of them. 40 parlour games, we're only up to 17. 40 dartboard puzzles up to 11. Complete the directory. Of 110 possible rooms, we've drafted 94 of them. Interesting. Draft a full house. We've come close, but not quite gotten the whole way. Now let's go see what is happening. I think we've got a shrine in the effect. Blessing of the Dance. We can rotate rooms for a gem cost. So we don't want the shrine today. Schoolhouse. I am for the schoolhouse. I want to try the schoolhouse. I am really keen on seeing if there's more information because we got a bit of information from the schoolhouse regarding the other nations, and I think that's going to come into play with the sigils later on. I reckon if we can try to get through the entire schoolhouse library, I think is a no-brainer there. I want to try and draft bookshop, so I won't go through there just yet. If we can get some re-rolling dice. Classroom. Viewed room would get me some keys, but I think I don't want to pass up the classroom this early. Hallway with a key is given. I think we start with the classroom. We're not going to go out that door, but I want to see... Apple. Take that. This. Can we interact with this? We can't. I thought we might be able to interact with them. I'm just remembering the aquarium last time we were here. The aquarium had something to do with a filing cabinet on the bottom, probably in the archive. So we want to try and find the archive as well. Oh, money. Yeah, we learnt through here, I believe, that none of those were red. That's fine. I believe we learnt that the mountain symbol here for Arc Aries is yellow. This symbol here, the arrow, we're not sure what nation it relates to, but that's meant to be orange. And the hourglass one down here for Araja is purple. 9 out of 12. Yeah, the 3 that are wrong are the blueprints should be blue, this one should be purple, the lizard should be green. And we're not going to go that way because that's where the library is going to draft. A key. Indoor nursery. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will spawn there. No, we'll go early storeroom. Get a bunch of keys and coins and gems. We do want to try and get the chess puzzle solved as well at some point. There is no rush on that. We forced into a corridor. Passageway would be useful. Bit early for it though. But I might do it. Nothing should be locked this early anyway. Office would get us a king. I don't have gems. That's unfortunate. Darkroom would not be the worst, especially this early. Might go, yeah, Darkroom's fine. Doesn't matter too much. Go with a room without a gem requirement. I'll take billiard room, that's free keys. Nothing over there today. 18 is 18. 20, 30, 38. Minus 18 is 20 divided by, multiplied by 1 is 20. 7 minus 3 is 4, times 5 is 20, divided by 2 is 10. 20 minus 6 is 14. Times 2 is 28, divided by 7 is 4. Secret garden key. Not the best key out there, but I'll take it. And you need a key card. That's unfortunate. Do I go north? No, I can go this way. I just don't want to go south through this door. Den is nice. Don't have the gems for that. Do I go wine cellar? I go wine cellar. Low on gems. Might go passageway. No, that's the way I want to go. Take a pool. Office gets us a king. Closed exhibit would be interesting. It's free. But that would require key cards to get through. Office would shut us down, but I'm okay with that. That opened that up. We get access to a computer. What do we want to do with said computer though? I could run security. I don't think that's a bad idea. At least, should we find a key card or get the utility closet again? Do we want a special order actually? Might go with the sledgehammer. Get security going. We want to go keycard system. Set security level to low. And we'll get them unlocked. Right, do we want to do anything more in this room? I don't think we can. That is absolutely fine. I'm going to go library. I don't need any of the books from the library at this stage, but I do want to find bookstore. Bookshop, hello. Hello, bookshop. I will take you. Gladly. We've not been in here before. New clue. Going to Lasting Hope, non-profit organisation. Bon Margul, his name seems familiar. Interesting. There's a bishop. There's a bishop in the bookshop. Where's my chessboard? There's my chess. No, not that chessboard. Where's my other one? My new one. There's my new one. There's a black bishop in the bookshop. Drafting Strategy Volumes 4 and 5. History of Arindia, I want 50 coins. Realm and Rune. I might come back here with more coins. West Wing Hall, please. Oh, too many hallways. That would have been nice, but unfortunately we're going bedroom. There is a chest in here to smash, but don't think I'm going to be able to. Got enough keys. I'm gonna risk it. We got dice. Take dice. Classroom, please. Grade 2. The red over here. Mathematics starting to add up. We got 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 minus 3. This is the basic stuff that we had before. We know how this one works. That is great. There is an apple. I think we're okay in here. One branching north, please. Archives. Yes. We've got a through room in the house. That is very nice. I'm going to check the bottom. The aquarium reckons there is something in one of these drawers. Is it behind that? No. Shelves don't look. we draft the aquarium again, it's going to be empty. I sworn it would have been in one of these filing. Is there more on this side? There's more on this side. I thought there was 3 of them, and it was pointing at filing cabinets. Like there should be an answer in one of them. Nothing there. There's nothing there. Oh, was I wrong? This whole room, there's nothing. Dashes. Can't climb the ladder. This room frustrates me. I'm banking on this being a classroom. Don't have gems. I don't want weight room. That's the only one that doesn't end us right now. Oh, it does end us right now. That was a quick day. That was a quick day, but we will go back to the bookshop before we end it. That's disappointing. We had a chance at... Wait, now hang on. Office. I've got 37 steps. There's a chance to get a lot of extra money. We might be able to get History of Arindia. Maybe, if we're lucky. Run payroll. Alright, it's already been run. Spread gold. Ah, come on. Spread gold in the estate. Exit. Alright. We've got access to the computer. So we've got access to the security system. Remote terminal access. Get to security. View inventory. There are 12 coins. We can get to 38. We can buy 3 books if we get all bar 2 of those coins. Alright, so I need to make my way to the billiard room. Check in here. Nothing down there. Passageway will have nothing, but I still need to check the pool. They're on the bottom. I'm going to be frustrated. Go through the den. Let's check this way. No. Wine cellar, I don't see anything. Don't see anything there. 3 coins. It's 5 of 12, so 7 coins still out there. We want to get to 36. 36 is the target. Two more coins. Those will do. With that, we shall get, because we can only get to 38. 38 was the max. We can't get Curse of Blackbreed. Realm and Rune, both drafting strategies. And that will update next time. So, and now I think we are... Yeah, we're done for now, so we can't do much more than that. Secret Garden Key is going to be wasted, but that is okay. Architect's Cottage. Yeah, it wasn't a big one. 5 drafting rooms, apparently. Save and continue. Yeah, so far, it's looking very tricky for the chess puzzle. We need to draft either the study or her ladyship's chamber. Even have a shot. That's for the queen piece. The office is relatively common. Don't think we have to worry about the office too often. Do we want to? Time you draft a dead end house, spread 5 gold in your tomb. Might go tomb. Let's go tomb. We won't go in there just yet. We can come back later. Early storeroom or a hallway? I think we'll go hallway. Oh, security right off the start. Yes. With utility closets straight away. Oh, God, yes. God, yes. Alright, keycard system is off. Off. Let us make sure that we have no issues with security. We want high security level, and we want all the doors unlocked, please. Which rooms actually are showing here? That it is. Security has a white knight. I had never noticed that. We have found the entirety of the white chess piece set. That's it. 8 pawns exist in the den, the guest bedroom, the storehouse, the storeroom, the dining room, the regular bedroom, the nursery, the drawing room, and the freezer. 2 castles are in the nook and the vault. The knights are in the observatory and here in security. The bishops are in the chapel and the attic. The Queen is in her ladyship's chamber and the King is in the office. That is where the white pieces exist. On the black side, we're only missing 5. 2 pawns, both knights, and the King. Why had I never How have I missed that? But which rooms can we see? We can see the vault, we've got the pool, we've got the ballroom. That's the nook. The gallery. That room's a pain in my... what's that? That's the archive. Nursery. That is... the fancy shop. Showroom. That's looking at me at security. Set nursery. Walk-in wardrobe. Office. Spare bedroom. That is storeroom. Corridor, I want to say. I move on the camera. Ah! Hilarious. Music room. Library. Wine cellar. Vault again. And nook again. Alright, we are not going to go that way. We'll go through here, I reckon. Try to find something branching to the right. Funeral parlour. Bit early to go that prize, but that can definitely rack up in a little bit. Come back here later. We'll go bedroom. No, nothing in here. We want to go straight through this. Hopefully, spare bedroom. Oh, storeroom is better than closet. Alright, we'll come back here for gems later. Yep. Missed. Try and go around the outside first, I reckon. Storeroom is looking very tempting. I might take it. Never have too many keys. Chapel would be nice. I think we go chapel. Nothing of note up that way. Something branching to the right, please. Terrace would end us. It must be Den. West Wing Hall. Could not have come at a better time. Workshop? Workshop, I reckon. I've got no items, but workshop may come in handy. If there is something in here. Battery pack. Ooh. Don't see that one too often. Fortunately, got nothing to use it with. Something branching left, please. Laboratory, that's force, but we can get an experiment running on this one. Let's get an experiment set up. Immediately, each time you eat an apple or each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Well, we've got the high settings on that. 3 gold for each red room in your house, 3 aquariums to the draft pool, a key for every 2 hallways. We're fine on gold at the moment. Go for some keys. Alright, do we want to attack the network? No. Or maybe we do. A bit later. The shelter. We might be able to just unlock everything. Preferably a T, maybe branching to the right. Archives sound okay. I'll play with the archives. A nook. Get me a key. Closet's just as good. Yeah, we'll closet it. Alright, let's see. Locked door. Let's go for it. Passageway. Passageway would be very handy in this position. I like this spot for a passageway. It's worth the gems there. Lavatory? No. We'll take a risk on an archive plan. It is guest bedroom. Got a gem for that, so that's okay. Not much else. Try heading north. Plenty of keys. Let's find something branching. Play with fire. Library. Hello. It's a bigger one. I'm gonna go Realm and Rune because we do have that underground chamber. Oh, clock tower is interesting. Do I want it? Start with a key tomorrow. Don't really want to lose half my steps. Play with fire. Let's see what we get. Servant's bedroom. All the keys we could want. Drawers don't open. No, that's okay. Anything in the bucket? Oh! Oh, hello. Mr. Ruwata. Mrs. Babbage has told me you will be overseeing network maintenance over the next few weeks while I'll be gone. I apologise in advance for the extra workload. I believe I'll be back in Redington by the middle of February. Even if that is not a certainty. Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues while I'm gone, as the difficulties we were having last month with the terminal connection seems to be resolved. If there's an emergency and you find yourself having to enter the central server site, I've set up with a temporary admin key. First 4 letters of your last name followed by a first initial. First and fifth letters should be capitalized. Randolph. So R-U-O-T. We don't know what the first name is. But that comes back to, was it this one? This letter here that gave us the... No. There was another one that gave us a code outside, but now we're down to like a 1 in 26 chance of finding it. Back to the passageway. So many keys. Billiard room, yes. I'm annoyed we've not triggered the experiments. Alright, 3 is 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. Squared is 9. 3 squared is 9 minus 5 is 4. Divided by 2 is 2. 5, 6, 8. Squared is 64. 4 is 60. Divided by 6 is 10. We are getting all the keys. So many keys. Do I? Yes, please. To the safe. We know the safe code. It is Christmas Day. Oh, did I? I did. Oopsie. I did an oopsie. Alright, that is okay. That's okay. We will go back to the West Wing Hall, I reckon. Yeah, we'll go all the way back to the West Wing Hall. Come in through this way. Oh, yeah? Looking for something that won't lock me out. Come on. Courtyard. Pantry. And all the steps I could eat. We'll go observatory. We're locked out now, so that's unfortunate. But we can get a star. Dead end rooms are more common today. That would have actually been handy a lot earlier. Alright, what have we got access to? We could go... Yeah, so that has been untested. I could get gems out of the funeral parlour, but then there's no point doing that. That is rather unfortunate. Even if I went back to the tomb, there's no point because I can't get any gems. Alright, I think we might call it a day. We got stuck. Unfortunate, but I'm okay with that. Ordinary inn, 5 bedrooms. Day 3. We've powered through these first couple of days. Unfortunately, we've not gotten very far, but that's the unfortunate roll of the luck. Day 28. We're coming up on a full month now. We're well into December. I wonder if there's a special Christmas bonus. Christmas is coming up. It is 28th today. That would make it the 5th of December today. So day 48 is Christmas. Day 55 is New Year's. I will go shrine. I was keeping notes of what the shrine was doing. So what happens if we put 2 in? Where was I writing this down? Keeping track of the shrine somewhere. There we go. Yeah, where are we? 2 in here. 2 is also the dancer. Unfortunate, but we'll roll with it. Not the most useful blessing, unfortunately. Do we go boudoir? I like a couple of early dice. Hallway there. No, I think I'll go storeroom. Digging spot? Okay, that's unusual. Need to pick up a shovel somewhere. Pantry into the foundation. I'll go boudoir first. We'll go this way. Free gem. And explore. Don't want funeral parlor. Kitchen, wood, steps for money. Here we go workshop, see what we can find. Sledgehammer, hello. Anything else in here? Not today. Hallway for a key, observatory, we'll go hallway. Yeah, where's my mouse? There's my mouse. I'll go chapel. Drawing room would be another gem. I could redraft bottom corner room. 3. I get my drawing room. I get my gem back straight away, so that's basically a free room. Uh, 1504. I'm stuck on a chair. Right, what have we got? Commissary, buy some items. Bunkering would get me nothing. Closet for 2 items. I did ask for a shovel. Commissary might have something we need. Redraw, hoping for the Queen's, the ladyship's quarters. No. Key from a nook or bedroom. Go nook. Take a key. Maybe the wrong choice, but we'll go with it. Anything on the table? No, so yeah, not the best move. West Wing Hall? Go West Wing Hall. We might go commissary. See what we can get. Sleeping mask would be handy. Salt shaker, shovel, metal detector. I'm gonna go shovel. I don't have the coins for metal detector. I might come back if we have the coin. Or observatory, please. Hello. Extra key. Rooms with 4 doors. I will take those. I got my key back. Excellent. Ooh, comes straight away. I might go Great Hall. And then come back later. Oh. Hello. 5 gems for the trophy room, though. Oh. That's the first time we've seen it. Cost me 5 gems, but would make me 8. I think bedroom's forced, unfortunately. Oh, I could re-roll. No, we'll go bedroom. We'll go bedroom. Trophy room would have been nice. Alright, so I can bypass the chapel now. That's excellent. But for now, we're heading to the foundation. Actually, no, we're going to head outside. Because there is something that has been bugging me for a few days. Now, I just want to poke around a little bit more with a shovel. Take a free key. I will take a free key. It's about the West Bridge. I just want to poke around with the shovel. See if anything pop... Hello. Microchip. I've got no idea where the third one might be. No idea, unfortunately. But I know where this one's meant to go. Down, down, down. Put that one in. We got the big one. One more to go. Where would it be? Actually, where are we? We want to try and see if we can force this. Ruot. No. Let's try and... This may be poor. Mr. Ruota. D. No. E. F. Come on, work for me. Admin key has been deactivated. It is Ruot H, and it has been deactivated. That is our second deactivated code. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. No, still not enough for the metal detector out of that, but I don't think I want it anyway. Nothing buried there, that's unfortunate. Where's all my dig spots? That was unfortunate. Oh well. Next door, please. Dining room, thank you very much. We shall branch to the right. East Wing Hall. Green room's not cast gems. I think I might take that one. See if there's any items up here for me. A little bit of money. Lost access to those two corners, but that is okay. Let's see if we can find one that branches north from here. Free lunch. Oh, you forced me on the archives, aren't you? Reroll? Reroll. I've got time to reroll. Cloister. How do we get in there? Is there a secret mechanism on something? Does my mouse interact with anything? Hello? I'm in. I don't even know if I did anything there. Found a rock. I still don't even know. I just clicked randomly on the upright. I don't even know if that's meant to happen. Got some more coins. 2 coins. Can I play with your scepter? That's not a euphemism for something. Alright, something branching right. Rotunda is a possibility if I had the gems. Don't really want storeroom, so we're going to be forced on archive. Forced on a key, that's not ideal. We shall go archive plan. Dark room. Had worse. I reckon that's got to be a green room. Because green rooms are no longer gems, and it would be a bit weird not to have one. Oh, okay. No, I was completely wrong. Guest bedroom, I got steps recharged. No items though. That's unfortunate. And I can't move that way, so archive is. That was a bit of a waste. Hoping I would have found more keys. I have 3 hallways. Don't really want a furnace. I will take a den. I will take a den. Lunchbox pays out. Do I go utility closet? I might. Now turn that off, turn that off, turn that on, turn you on. See if there's any goodies in the dark room. Might be. Hello, goodies. There's a key. I'll take a key. No, that's just a tray. I thought I saw something on that. It's okay. I'll take a key hiding in the dark. Unfortunately now I am forced back to the Great Hall without picking up foyer, which is sad. Can't unlock that one yet. Is there any point going underground? Not until I find the library again. It's alright. Forget what my house looks like after a while. No, I don't have to go through that way. I can go through this way. Sleeping mask, I don't think I'll need. Metal detector, yes. Just as a bit of insurance. I know the metal detector goes off next to the door with the switch for the antechamber. Or, yes. Lots of coins, switch for the antechamber. That is the eastern door, which is the door I'm furthest away from. Alright, let's head north. Corridor is always unlocked. That is handy. I want... Squeeze me. Alright, Great Hall paying out today. Unfortunately, I don't think I can use it. Knew that would be locked. I knew that would be locked. You're locked. You're locked. All the doors in the Great Hall are locked. Do I want passageway? Passageway is guaranteed movement to the right. Oh, no, 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 no. Billiard room. It'll stuff me up, but I don't have a choice unless I redraw. No, billiard room would have keys. Billiard room has keys. I'll be extremely annoyed if it's a card key. 17. 16 divided by 8 is 2. 20. Hello? I wonder if this... I have to do the subtraction first. 20 minus 18 is 2 squared is 4. Apparently so. 13 minus 10 is 3 squared is 9. Secret garden key. Oh, I can use that one straight away. Secret garden the south? Or is it the south or the west of the secret garden? West. Okay, so south is greenhouse. Alright, I saw a digging spot. I'm sort of hoping I find a key on it. A couple of them. I need a key. Pebbles. Coin, not good. Pebbles. Oi. Okay. No more over here. You're locked. You're locked. I am out of keys. Unless I went underground. I've not come across any chests, have I? Bugger. Are we done again? Are we done again? I don't think there's point going down under the foundation. Can't play chess. No, I think we're done on what we can explore. I want the library to respawn soon. That's the big one. But I think we're gonna have to call it pretty quickly again today. Villa of Prayers. And we've come across the trophy room, so 5 gems for the trophy room to get 8. Not a bad exchange, but you gotta have them saved up for a very, very rare, a very rare room. Very rare room. That's a bad Scooby-Doo impression. I am ashamed to have done it. I now feel bad for everyone who heard it. Shift key working? Seem to be running slower today. Do we go schoolhouse or we go toolshed? Or do we go hovel because we always seem to have heaps of spare steps? I want to go schoolhouse. I want to actually see the school stuff because I think a lot of it is relevant. So there's a couple of rooms I want to find. Library is one. Hello, thank you. Throne room is another that's been taunted. And we shall go corridor there. But for now, library, please. Treasure map? The regular garage spot, 5th rank on the left. Western wall. Realm and Room. We are the first person to check this book out. Gifted by us. 1905. This is all on the sigils. And this one comes up all the time. It's the Fen Aries one. Found any hidden things either of a natural... This is the book I was looking for the sigils. This is the same book in the underground with the elevator. Might not be understood by strangers. Yes. Crude circular markings. Yes. Fascinating glyphs to clearly display correlation between each sigil iconography. Sigil. The core, the dividing lines, the moats, the border. Yes, we know this bit. Costa Rica is the name of the nation. Orinda Aries, Fen Aries, Eraja, Costa Rica, Arc Aries. The rays. Spouting forth from the core will come several dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces. Different number, style, and form. Studying the differences in these lines will immediately reveal things about the realm. Counting the number of dividing lines in a sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation was prevalent in the realm. Seaside, desert, camels. Okay. Let me go with the rays. All 8 is naval. X is roads. Down below is horseback. Brains? The bull is... okay. Aviation. What? This book was written 1905. 90 odd years ago. Camels. Turtleback travel. What? Now the vertical lines we already had. We knew what fog was. Straight line, lack of unusual half weather. So this is weather native of the nation. Modes, tribal, agricultural. Yeah, we had all this. Border, we've already got those adorned. Putting it all together, studying the cause and rays, we knew that Fen Aries looked like this. It's foggy, transportation by road apparently, militaristic, and a red banner. Gives us those. So what do we know about Orinda? What do we know about them? Turtleback travel. Right. Turtleback. Trains. Naval capabilities. I've got a funny feeling that Orinda is roads. Looking at that history book, there's no real mention trains at all, aviation, camels, definitely not turtleback. Doesn't really mention naval capabilities. I would think they're road. Again, I would keep them rather straight. Well, they all are, they don't... yeah, so they're all straight lines in that one, so that's fine. That leaves the moats. Hard to tell. I don't know enough. I'm hoping classrooms tell me which way they're meant to go. I am hoping. Alright, let's have a look. Let's see what we can draft out of here. Bookshop. Or the gallery. Or a second classroom. I'm going to go classroom. Gallery might have been nice, but I want to progress through these classrooms. Have I? No, I've not blocked off the first one. First one turned the other way. Nothing in here that we need to worry about. We are out of keys and gems. I'm going to go storeroom. And we'll cut through here. Conservatory. Hello. Do I go to you or the billiard room? I don't think the conservatory is as good a room as we think it is. We're going to go billiard room, get some keys. Car keys. Not what I'd planned on. We do need to make our way over there at some point. 14 is 14. 3 squared is 9. 13 minus 10 squared is 9. Do the squaring after that point. 18 minus 14 is 4, divided by 1, multiply by 1 is 4. Squared is 16. Secret garden again. Not ideal. Oh, head. Sorry about that. Sharp headache just straight through the head there. Broken handle. You're looking for a greenhouse today. Nothing on the table. Straight up the line, please. I'm going to go spare bedroom. I don't want to use the gem at this stage. That greenhouse is very tempting. Greenhouse would allow me to open the southern door. I'm going to do it. There's a chance that there is gem flowers in here. There are gem flowers, so I got my gems back straight away. Right. That looks fairly nice. So I got 3 gems out of that. There is a few digging spots left if I need to come back for them later. And there's a gem there that I nearly missed. Alright. Hit the foundation. Let's head north. Year 1. Actually, while we're here, let's go down. Let's open up room 46. Let's have a play in that sigil room. I'm frustrated I didn't realise straight up that I didn't need the key. Once the basement's been opened the first time, you don't need to open it again. Oh, hang on. Am I on the wrong... Oh no, I can make it work. I can make it work. It's okay. Doesn't matter which way that's oriented, you can now get through regardless. Oh, that's why I wanted the tomb before, to get the boat over. Ah, now I remember. That's unfortunate. Should have gone through it. That's, yeah. I forgot that part of the puzzle. So many puzzles, you forget which ones you're solving. Alright, let's flick you down. You're still open. Now, you only changed the inner symbol. Like, I'm just gonna try. I don't think. I know it's black. I know that that pattern on the outside is correct. I think the number of rays is incorrect. Been through that. I reckon it's black with 4. That is aviation. I doubt it's aviation. Back to that one. This is the one I think it is. I reckon it's an X. I'm thinking it is an X. Not. Outer ring floats between 4. 2 is camel. That's a possibility. Unlikely possibility? A possibility nonetheless. I don't like that I'm brute forcing this, but know enough to know a render is black. What just happened there? Something changed. Now we have the fog. The rays are locked. That's on the wrong color. Triangles. Alternating triangles is orange. That's violet. Circles are white. That's pink. I don't know. 2 horizontals. No, they're not forced. Something changed. I don't know what it was. Fog. Change to fog. I don't know what's changed or why, and I can't get to black, can I? Violet, white, pink, orange. I don't know what's changed. Something's changed and I don't know what, and I don't know why. I think we've solved part of that puzzle by brute forcing it, but I don't know what the second part is. Right, let's try, yeah, that's why I wanted the tomb, to move that boat. Let's try getting up to room 46. Alright, let's see here. Dining room looks good. Alright, we'll take a lunchbox. Alright, this one we don't want to branch left. Chapel will do. Cost coins as opposed to gems, and I go straight. I'm gonna go Nook. Code check wouldn't be bad if I knew I was gonna get Vault. Almost want the Vault to come first. Courtyard's just free gems. Courtyard is a free gem. A chance at a shovel as well. That door's key card is annoying. Aquarium's pretty much forced, unfortunately. The barbecue on the patio. That's what I need to find. Get the gem back. And it's the 4th draw down on one of the archives. Can I go south? Yeah, I may as well look south. Dead end room, please. I'll take a classroom. Storeroom wouldn't have been too bad. Grade 3, we've got red, we've got science class. Use the elements below to form the answers to each question. Water, ice, gas. Water works, ice works, steam is the 3rd. Okay, unfortunately, not a huge help, but I will take an apple. Lammy. This one is for the lab puzzle, that's okay. We've worked that one out. den, please. Now, do we have a treasure map today? We do have a treasure map. Where are we digging for a treasure? We're in the right spot? Yeah. I don't have a shovel, do I? I need to come back with a shovel. Yes, we'll go this way. Do I go breaker box or do I go commissary for the chance of a shovel? I'm going to go commissary for a chance of a shovel. Sledgehammer. Magnifying glass. There was a box in the courtyard. It's worth running back to. Yes, it is. Not a shovel. That is a piece of wood. Secret garden key. Yes. Again, I don't have a shovel. Is there one out here? Secret garden spreads fruit around the entire place, doesn't it? That is going to make steps a lot easier. And we're on the right side of the house. So the southern wall or the western wall of the antechamber is where we're aiming. Got a good chance of getting there. I'm gonna run out of keys at this rate. Storeroom for 2 keys. I can't pass that up at this stage. I haven't seen a lockpick for a while. Boudoir for dice. Yes, please. And a free gem. $25.12. Ooh. Funeral parlor wouldn't be worth it, it would lock me out. Secret passage is not forced because yes it is. Secret passage. I'm tempted to go red room because that would guarantee a pathway out. And into room 46. Don't have coins, there's no point going for gold sink. Bedroom is unlikely to help me. Green room. Cloister's a possibility, otherwise courtyard. Otherwise aquarium. I'll go green thumb. Chance of a shovel. Courtyard's pointing the wrong way. Special cost bypassed. Can't say no to that. Cannot say no to that. I just clicked around here. Doing it this time? Or do I have to walk the whole way around? triggered it. I got in there before, randomly clicking on it. I don't know. I haven't got a shovel, so there's no point. But we shall go this way through the cloister. Of course it's locked. Drawing room sounds very nice. Walk-in closet, maybe, but drawing room will get me to room 46. I'll get my gem back. It'll cost me nothing to come in here. Let us return to room 46, see what has changed in here. Pedestal still opens. Basement key is still here. Let's take the blue crown. Form a ruby crown of Arinus Ares. First time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. If you do, gain a gem and redraw the floor plan. Height in the vault of a bank. Third is up high up among all the clocks. Fourth down below beneath all the docks. Held by a king on his throne. Station. Major if you draft it quite late. Behind the last door of 8. Eight letters, 8 payments, 100 gold, instructions to follow. Doesn't seem to have changed it. We're only at midday. 8 realms in 8 months. The number 8 keeps coming up. Is that the crest that's in the wine cellar? Hello, apple. I cannot eat you. You're from that picture in the gallery. Clocks have stopped at 1:30. I wonder if that is an important time. You're still operating. Those clocks have stopped at 1:30. I wonder if that's important for the clock tower clue. So many keys. Conference room would allow me to go south, and I think that is fine. If I didn't need a key card to get. Have we got laboratory? Cost me a gem. Hallway gets me my key back. Go hallway. Really wants to give me the coat check today. This is frustrating. Will give me a gem. Boudoir gives me reroll dice. Servants' quarters will give me keys for bedrooms. Too many hallways for the bunk room. think I'll go servants' quarters. Hope that there is a key card. No, there is not. I don't think you can draft a key card there, but that's absolutely fine. Oh, I've still got the dining room to go through. I am absolutely laughing. That isn't... Hello? What? Mr. Nogula, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I've left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as a positive reinforcement. Grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. I got that one for opening it up a second time. Interesting. Interesting. I could go terrace, or I could remove the lavatory from today's pool. I'm okay on gems. Go for a reroll. Let's see what we can find. Walk-in closet. 4 items. I've got... Do I have a workshop? Yes, I do. That might be interesting. Office would be for the chess puzzle. We've got nook for a rook. Don't have the observatory or security up for the knights. So chapel's there for a bishop. Don't have study. Yeah, I don't like the chess puzzle today. I'm gonna go walk-in closet. Running shoes. Excellent. Is that a muffin? It's a chocolate cupcake. Hello, chocolate cupcake. 10 steps. Chocolate cupcakes are awesome. What's that room? That is the drawing room. I can get to the drawing room? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's where I drafted it from. I'm a moron. This way? Yes, I can't get to the commissary from there. Did I want to duck back in? They had, what, sleeping masks? No, I don't want to go through the commissary. That is absolutely fine. From here, courtyard is blocked off. I'd like a bunch more classrooms if possible. Through here to the dining room, which will give me a bunch more steps. Whale. Don't have the trophy room today. Trophy room is a hard one to get. Haven't seen the treasure room either. Come on, classroom. Yes. Rotate floor plans. Thank you. This is what we wanted. Hello. Hello. Geography. The pin puzzle we can solve. Map, 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 map. Alright, so we have the map. We have... the Fire Nation, that is Arc Areas. In the north. your Arinda areas. Raja's got this little peninsula thingy going on. Nuance is this island out here. Further nuance. What? Zoom in on this edge say. Hello, sigil, 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 sigil. No, not sigil. Puerto Rico is the center of the others. I'll note this down. So we have the mountain, got the Arinda, hourglass out that way. Who's that? Araja. Diamond, we don't know who you are. Sideways puzzle piece. Rainbow. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 7 nations? Third era. Etsphere the third era. What are you? Devoted moon, rogue moon. There's a moon orbiting the moon? Devoted orbit, 24 hours. Devoted circle. Seeker of signs. Yes, we are. I don't know if that's important to anything. Outer circle. This is planets. Enmora, Mora, Dauja, Mamora, Vaya. Iseclipse, Innerclipse. Okay. Feeling I've heard that before. Isles Orsay. And we got this one. Moravan. Okay, so on this side we've got some sort of moon-shapy one. That's Puerto Rico over here. And then we have Vera. Question is, where is Fen Ares? Because that's not marked, but we know from the history book that Fen Ares took over Arinda. That's weird. North Circle. That's it in the south. Wait, this looks familiar. The spiral. Something was spiraling. I remember that. Something was spiraling. That one. That one. Go back to the other map. That's really bugging me. Sacred's what? Hang on. 46. Rotation numbers. One, two, three, four. Hang on. Got circle here. Saying 46 down there. Top, bottom, left, right. Five, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if I've seen anything with that shape before, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. Of course, there's an 8. Oh. What are their tests looking like? The symbols. That's a C. Okay, that's a C. 4 out of 7. Actually, we know what some of these symbols are. We know what some of them are. Arc areas, which is that one. Corinda, which we know is that one. Raja, we know is hourglass. Puerto Rico, we know is the V. Fan Aries is the pentagon. So on this one, they've got Arc Aries right. They've got Raja right. They've got Corinda and Vera wrong. And I don't know if they are counting Orinda as Fen Aries. That could be the other one that they've got wrong, but I'm not sure. This is 5 out of 7. And these two are the two that are wrong. That is a Raja. So they are counting that as Fen Aries. Morajai is rainbow. Vera is puzzle piece. Nuance must therefore be diamond. If I look at this one, yeah, nuance is diamond. The political statement. The erasure of Orinda from history. That's what it is. Because otherwise they got 1, 2, 3. Otherwise it's a 4 out of 7. I only got those two backwards. Hello, Fen Aries. Mount Holly, that's where we are. Oris, Araja to the south. Fen, the capital. Arc Aries to the north. I'll probably have the steps to get back there. See if I can get through the conference room at the bottom. Let's redraw. Remove from today's pool, get a gem back. Redraw. Go security. Turn things off. Open that door for me. Keycard system. Let us keycard to low and unlocked. Having a really bad run with items this time. Not had a lot of luck with them today. Do we go kitchen? Kitchen or redraw? I will go with kitchen. What have we got to eat today? We'll come back when we've got some coin, maybe. Plenty of keys at the moment, which is fine. Pool would not be bad. Pantry's not too bad. Set my gems to 2. Ballroom would basically be 3 gems. I'm gonna pantry and hope it doesn't bite me. Classroom, yes. Grade 5, what do we got? We got art. Deer. Got a crowbar, got a plan, got an apple on the table. Draw 2 things that share all but 1 letter in their name. We know that one. Made it to year 5, so I'm happy to make it to year 5. F. 2 and tooth. Yeah. No, that kid deserves to fail. Corn and acorn, yeah. Get an A for that. Clever. Robot and root. You get the B. Alright, let us have a look through here. What do we got? We can redraw. We can remove from pool. Clock tower would be interesting. Dubois would give me rerolls. Let's redraw. Go pool. Even we're now forced to go back around for that puzzle in room 46. 2 items from the closet, please. It's the key and a gem. That's useful, but not what I was hoping for. Veranda. Let's redraw. I'll take an observatory. Apples isn't useful. Extra steps is okay. Extra diamond I'll take. Get back the diamond I spent to come in here. Treasure trove. Yes, please. We've not drafted this one yet, so let's have a look around. Let's see what's in the treasure trove. Urns, some flame. Hello, who are you? Trunk is locked. Don't I have a... I do have a sledge, but I can't open it with a sledge. Green note. The green memos you find in this room will always be true. Well, that's true of all green memos. Does that mean that this is going to update over time? Golden suit of armor. A golden cannon. There is a black knight. Treasure trove. Treasure room gives me a black knight. I don't have a queen room, I don't have a king room, so I'm not doing a chess puzzle today, I don't believe, unless I pull office. I can't pull her ladyships. Yeah. Unless I pull office and study in the next last 5 possible places. I think we've got it besides that. Yep. We've got rook from the nook, knight from the observatory, bishop from the chapel, pawn from everywhere. Yeah, I need office and study in the last 5 rooms. Just a flat 5, that's going to increase over time. Can't interact with that. Up. Alright, I like it. That's a reroll. Hoya would unlock everything. I can't reroll anything, so that is my best bet. For William Epson. What's going on with your eyes there, my friend? Baron Thomas Sinclair, we've seen. What's going on with the eyes? Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Can I do anything with the key? Ariana. Pendant. Baron Edwin Sinclair. That's a bit of a red behind you. Count Isaac Gates. Yes, there you are. We count Gates. Always be unlocked. Closed exhibit. I've not got utility rooms. So that is going to be a bugger for me. So we're going to remove you. Master bedroom, and that is it, I believe. I'm going to be stuck after this one, so we may as well end it now. Have a quick look around here again, in case there is anything I missed. Last 41, jeez. More Ajai boxes, yeah, we're familiar with. We've won a few of those. A copy of the Red Prince. Window. Getting on in the day now. Fortunately, I don't think there's anything of note in this room. We knew about that one. Interesting they've got that half-finished letter just sitting there. Alright, unfortunately, it is time to head back. I'm going to go back into room 46. We got to year 5. We've not made it to 8th grade, we've made it to 5th grade. We want to go right out of security. No shovel today. Get some extra steps from the secret garden. We need, yes, go through secret garden. Didn't end up with so much money I don't know what to do with it. This gather stuff? No. No, it did not. And I can't get through. That is absolutely fine. Now this puzzle. This is the one I want to look at. 8 realms in 8 months. Because somewhere I remember seeing, not this page, this map. We know what this map means. Above the fireplace, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to assume this is the order I need to pin them. Two. No, 2 is not there. That's 2. Araja. Yeah, on the right page. Araja, Mark Aries. To Kororika. Araja. Mark Aries. Kororija. Kororika, sorry. South, north, and finally nuance. Eight realms in 8 months. 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah, there's only 8. I think it's that. If I'm working on symbols as they mark across here, that is the pathway. Because we know from one of the red letters that Mary was smuggled south across the border, so she definitely travelled from here to here. Unless I've got that stuffed up and all of these are out by 1. And she came back. I thought we had it. I thought we had it. That's frustrating. That is a little frustrating. There's something going on. Crown of the blueprints. No, that's all that. I don't have a shovel. I can't dig up what's in the den. Can't get through that last door on the conference room. We only made it to classroom number 5, which is unfortunate, but what do you do? Can't we do any more today? I'm going to say no. I think not. I think tonight I'm going to have a short stream tonight. Like I said earlier, I've got work tomorrow night in the ballot counting room for the Australian election. So I won't be here tomorrow night. We'll be back on Sunday with some more blueprints. That is midday UTC, so 10 p.m. on the Australian East Coast, 10 a.m. in the US. But until then, I've been Fritz, you've been you. Take care, and I will see you on Sunday. Have a good one.